Okay, are we recording? Yes, we are recording. Okay, guys, how's everybody doing? Come off mute. Can Claudia hear yet?
Oh, yeah.
Can Claudia hear?
No.
Okay. How does she get on before?
Just start and then we'll figure it out. I'll have her listen to the beginning.
Okay.
A casino is licensed to print money. Why would I jeopardize
Okay, we got a few others joining us. Got Helen coming on. Can you hear us yet, Claudia? Yes? No? Yes? Claudia. Okay, I don't know. There's Earl. How you doing, buddy? Good. Can you hear us? Everybody hear me okay?
Yes.
Yes? Okay, very good. All right, listen, tonight's going to be a power pack call. We will not go 2 hours, I promise you, okay? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to, first of all, boy, we got a bunch of people joining us now. First of all, let me get my picture out of the way. Everybody smile. Everybody smile. Hold on. Here we go. Here we go. Y'all get your cameras out. Take a nice picture. Here we go. And boom. Okay, I got it documented. Y'all get your cameras out. Take a nice picture so you can document it. So here we are. What is it? April 26th. Somebody help me out here. 27th. Okay, good.
27th.
Yeah, I just saw it on my computer, but I'm full screen now. April 27th. So y'all get your notepads out. Get ready. We have, and I need everybody.
Monica.
Are you on? Is she on?
Yes,
Yes, I'm in.
Thank you.
I'm so sorry. I don't know what happened. It's my phone. I couldn't use the laptop. I'm sorry.
Okay, no problem. I'm just glad you can hear now. Very good, very good.
Yes, yes.
Okay, you can hear.
Thank you.
You can hear and you're on video, yes?
Yes, I can hear you, but I cannot see you.
Oh, you can hear, but you can't see. Okay.
I don't know. Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know either. Okay. Anyway, so we got 6 days to close out the month, guys. And before we get started, I want to just give a huge recognition. And In Leslie's with us. Awesome. Awesome, In Leslie. Okay. I need everybody to mute yourself, or I'm going to have to go mute you here so I can, let me manage participants. I'm going to mute everybody. Okay, I'm going to mute. Oh, I see Bridget. Bridget's on. Thank you, Bridget. Oh, there you are down there. Hey, sweetheart. Good. Oh, we got a bunch of people joining us now. Okay, we got iPhone that's on. Let me. Okay, I don't know how to mute that. Just make sure you're muted if y'all are on phones. And let me move down here. I'm not going to mute you, Monica. You can mute yourself. I'm going to mute Michael King just to make sure for now. And I'm going to come down here. There's 2 more phones I'm going to mute. Okay, now we can get started. Okay, so I appreciate all of y'all being on time. Number one, thank you very much. Everybody can hear me okay? Give me a thumbs up. I want to make sure. Okay, good. Let's get this thing kicked off here. Take me one more picture. Smile, everybody. Very good. So we got 6 days to close out the month, but before we do that, I want y'all really take some notes here and pay attention. Last night, Edgar completely finished out his qualification for active supervisor. We'll talk about that tonight for you guys that don't understand what that is, because some of y'all new folks, Bridget, and I know Katia, she might not yet fully understand active supervisor, whatever. But anyway, we'll explain that. But Edgar, 3 months in a row, busted through it last night. So first of all, y'all give it up for Edgar. I know he's at work right now. He worked second shift or third shift or something like that. So we record these for him. Of course, Kim, she'll be watching as well. But she's at school. And then today, drum roll, please. I wish Claudia, I could see her on video here, but drum roll, Claudia got her second cut of active supervisor. It's a 3-month qualification, second cut of active supervisor. Congratulations. And this is a big, big, big deal, guys, because, and we'll come back to this later. I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time on it right now, but it ties into how we're going to close out the month. because, and I know Brandon and Carrington, they remember this at our very first champions dinner. You know, every time you qualify for active supervisor each month by doing 2,500 volume points, you get to come to our champions dinner, fully paid for. It's like a masterminding session, masterminding dinner. Oh, Claudia, great to see you on video. We just recognized you, by the way. Oh, you can hear us on video. Fantastic.
Yes.
Fantastic.
Yes.
That's good.
Woohoo.
That's good. You learned
All
something.
right.
Claudia.
I don't know. It was something because I did the same thing over and over and over and it
Yeah.
didn't work.
Well, that's,
Okay, good.
and y'all just learned a lesson. Claudia does not give up. She's relentless. She's
No.
like,
Can I?
do not
Yes,
give
I'm
up.
very, very excited.
Do not
I'm
ever
happy.
give up. Do not ever give up.
We can do it. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Thank you so
Exactly.
much.
And so I was
Thank
just
you, Monica.
and I was just recognizing you, Claudia, that you just hit
I'm
your
listening
second
to
cut.
Monica.
Oh, good.
Yes. She's my advisor.
Exactly. So anyway, Claudia, I was just recognizing you that you hit your second cut of active supervisor, and I was telling these folks the beauty, the key, the magic, and Brandon and Carrington remember this at our very first champions dinner, and some of y'all remember it the second dinner and third dinner as well, is, you know, you guys got to understand this. Edgar and Claudia had never done 2,500 volume points in 1 month before. So at the beginning of the year, we put together a real emphasis on, you know, doing that. It's like in the gym, developing the muscle. You got to develop the muscle, develop the muscle, develop the muscle. Because inside of that, go ahead and mute yourself, Claudia.
¿No tiene suficiente batería para una llamada?
Hold on. I hear a bunch of Spanish going on there. Let me see if I can
Okay.
mute her. I don't know. Don't even worry about it, Claudia. I'll find it and I'll mute you. I don't want you to get disconnected. Hold on. Let me go. No, I don't see her. Maybe she already did it. Okay, I think she must have done it. Okay. So it's a big deal because Claudia and Edgar had never done 2,500 points in a month before. And matter of fact, Edgar spilled the beans at one of our dinners, and our very first dinner. And he said that he never really thought of himself or envisioned himself as a person that would be in that category of doing 2,500 points a month. He's got a full-time job, makes good money, all that good stuff, loves Herbalife, lost 90 pounds, but he just never really, you know, looked at himself, thought of himself as a person that would be doing 2,500 points a month. Okay. And it's kind of it's good to hear that. Okay. Because to hear what your people are thinking, right, about themselves or whatever. And that's a whole nother topic, but there's there's real magic in doing this 2,500 because Cloudy was the same way, had never done 2,500, but everybody loves Herbalife. Everybody wants to get to the president's team. Everybody wants to get to the Get Team and Millionaire team. Everybody loves Herbalife, loves Fit Camp, loves us, loves the thing, goes to extravaganzas, but they weren't doing 2,500. You know what I mean? That's the missing link. So, see, if you're not doing 2,500, then that means there's not a whole lot of business. That means that you're you love Herbalife, yes. You love the products, yes. You love wearing the shirt, yes. You love going to the extravaganzas, yes. You love coming to fit camps, yes. You love going to the STSs, yes. But, like Jerry Maguire, like Cuba Gooding Jr., where's the money? You guys got it? Where's the money? Show me the money. You guys got that? Y'all say that one time. Say it out loud. Show me the money. Get it out of your system. Show me the money.
Show me the money.
Show me the money. So, if you're only doing 700 points a month, where's the money? There isn't any. There's no money. I did 700 points this morning just using them. The mask, the shampoo, the gel. I think I used 200 points of gel in my hair. You know what I mean? So it's a big deal because doing 2,500 is like developing your muscle in the gym, developing your strength, developing consistency. And inside of doing 2,500, guess what exists inside the 2,500? New customers. Thank you, Brandon. New customers, new members, activity, production, working the muscle, working the muscle, working the muscle, working the muscle. And now money is in your pockets. Not $10,000 a month money, right? But $100 bills, you know, at least $800, $900,000, $1,100, $1,200 if it's all retail. You guys follow what I'm saying? So if you're putting, and Mark Hughes always taught this, guys, pay attention. Mark Hughes always taught us there's two things, and write this down. There's two things that will keep you in Herbalife. You or your people. Okay? And I know Brandon knows what they are. Number one is product results. Write it down, even though you already know it. Number one is product results. And number two is making money. Period. Those are the two things that'll keep people excited and keep people in Herbalife. Product results, being excited about the products, and making money, making cash. You know what I mean? Of course, the money is a side effect for the impact that we make on other people's lives. We all know that. We've all discussed that, right? But it's really about when you get in one person, all the possibilities that now happen with that. Don't laugh. Don't laugh, Claudia. I saw you spit my gum out again. I did that the other day. Jeez, I got to stop chewing gum or something. Okay? But what the real deal is, you get one customer, and then now you're so excited about the possibilities of what's going to happen to that person, him or her, right, with their health and stuff like that, and then the doors that can open, you know, because then they know a whole bunch of people that you don't know, and then they get their family on the products, and people's lives start changing, and then you just never know. That can be your next president's team member, get team member, supervisor, whatever, okay? So it's a big deal doing this 2,500, developing that muscle. Now, Claudia last month, okay, and Edgar his first month, really worked the end of the month. We call it the 2-minute warning, like a football game, right? It's the 2-minute warning, right? That's when the game gets good. That's when everything is on the line to win the game in the 2-minute warning. So it's very intense. Everything is intense. Everything is elevated, the intensity, to try to, you know, reach your qualifications, promotions, whatever, right? You guys agree with that? Thumbs up. You guys understand that? If you hadn't been around very long, that's how it works, to get the volume in, because there's a deadline. This month, we've been given a gift. Monday is the end of the month for us, 12 o'clock midnight California time on Monday. California time. That's 2 in the morning Texas time, 3 in the morning Eastern. Okay, to put your orders in on the computer to count for April. So this is a big deal. So I want to go back to the active supervisor real quick, because Edgar and Claudia, their very first months, they worked it until the last day of the month. And so did Earl last month to get his first cut. He's in the second cut right now. He's so close to his second cut. Of course, he's going to get it. He's so close. He's only like 500 or 600 points away, something like that. So close. In Leslie's so close now. You know, I think I saw Ricky Polino. He's so close. Everybody's going to get it. I already know you're going to get it. That's a given. But here's what the exciting news is. As you start developing that muscle, not only do you have like physical momentum in your business, but you gain psychological momentum, like confidence. Psychological momentum. You guys got it? Like personal psychological confidence momentum inside of your head. And so where Claudia was like her first month getting it, last day of the month, 2-minute warning, trying to get the ball over the goal line just so she could get to the dinner, stressing out, all that stuff that's involved in closing out the month, working that muscle as a new champion. Now here's the magic. This is her second month, and she's already got her second month in the bag with 6 days to go. This is what I'm getting at. You guys see the power there. It's not the end of the month and she's not stressing out. Look at her face now. Look at her face now. No stress. No stress. Life is great. Herbalife is great. I love Monica because she's my mentor and she tells me everything, right? Everything's great now. Everything's great. No stress, no high blood pressure from stressing out over. Now I'm qualified for the dinner. Now I feel incredible about myself, right? Self-esteem, self-confidence, and I still got 6 days to go. So now I can play the next 6 days like a champion, but with being empowered. Like I can work the next 6 days from a position of inspiration instead of desperation. Do you guys understand the difference? Working from a position, your posture, we talked about at the training this past weekend, your posture. Your posture is the way not just the way that you sit, right? But your posture in life, the way that you present yourself, the way that you physically stand, but it's more of a metaphor, your posture, right? So now over the next 6 days, she's got a great posture and she's going to be very powerful. And now she can play the game with fun. Now it's fun. So now she can go for the extravaganza dollars, the 5K, and get her red Champions t-shirt and get some money to pay for her extravaganza thing. So I just wanted to hit on that real quick. The power of this active supervisor situation. Because now Edgar just got his 3rd month in the bag already. By the way, his 2nd month he did over 5,000. Okay, to get active supervisor only 2,500, so he doubled in his 2nd month. And then 3rd month he's already blown it out of the water. So now he's going for the money and all that good stuff. He's already got his first cut for the money for $300 for travel dollars. Okay, and now here's the thing: holding up the right finger, correct? Holding up the pinky, right? So here's the situation. Now, next month will be his, if he does it one more month, now he'll be a fully qualified world team member. A world team member. You guys understand that? So that's the magic. You do 3 cuts, boom, 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 25, 25, 25. Now you're making money. Now you got customers. Now you got members. Now you're excited. Now not only do you love Herbalife, but you're also making money. Now not only do you love Herbalife, but you're building the muscle. You're building the foundation. You guys got it? Now you feel strong. You feel good about yourself. You got confidence. You're standing on that platform of achievement. And when you're standing on that platform of achievement, now you can see further and you believe more. And now you're more powerful. And it's energy breeds energy. Success breeds success. When you have a few small successes, right, then what does that do? That breeds more success. Not just for you, but the magic also is it also helps to breed success for the team members. Your team members, my team members, our team members, sideline, downline, etc. Upline, sideline, downline. You guys understand? Because everybody feeds off of each other. I'll give you an example. Give me a thumbs up if Edgar getting his 3rd cut and Claudia getting her 2nd cut inspires you at all. Does that kind of turn you on a little bit? You're like, oh my God, like Claudia got it. Oh my God, Edgar got it. Edgar's so shy. He never thought he would get it. Now he's got it. Now it opens up your world. And then we talked about this at the training on Saturday. But once your mind is expanded, right, it can never return to its original form. We talked about that on Saturday. You remember? Give me a thumbs up if you remember. So once your mind has been expanded, it can never return to its original form. So once you start seeing other people doing it, now you start believing that you can do it. And see, that's the magic of Herbalife for 36 years. That's why people get on stage about their health and about weight loss and whatever, and also about the business, and they tell what happened to them because it inspires you. It speaks to you, all the different personalities. And there might be somebody that doesn't relate to me at all, right? But then the little Southern girl gets up there and with a little Southern twang and whatever and says, oh, well, this happened and that happened and whatever else happened. And now I'm making $10,000 a month. And oh my goodness, the whole thing opened up for you. You're like, oh my goodness, if she can do it, I can do it. You can relate to her. So all the different personalities. So we all inspire everybody is what I'm saying. And we've talked about this before, and then I'll take a break. See if Monica wants to add anything or anybody else. We've talked about this before, though. You are always influencing somebody. Okay? You're influencing somebody, especially when you're in Herbalife. Now, in Herbalife, doing this business with intentionally doing this business on purpose, not by accident, you're intentionally building a business. Thumbs up if you're intending on building a business. You're intending on building a business. That means intentionally you're working with intention. My intention is to build a business. Okay, thumbs up if you understand me so far. Trying to make this so basic, right? So my intention is to build a business. Okay, so if your intention is to build a business, then understand that every single day you're influencing other people. And so you have to ask the question, how am I influencing other people? I don't care if it's people in the gym that you don't know, or it could be talking about the people that are on this call here tonight, or it could be talking about the people inside of your nutrition club that come in every single day. They open the door. Brand new person, or a person that comes in every time, or a member, or it could be Edgar that walks in the door and you're influencing that person. It could be a new customer. It could be Edgar that's been coming in for 2 years. You're influencing that person. So the question is, you got to be conscious of this. How are you influencing that person with intention? Are you leaving them better than you found them? Let's hope we can check that box. We have to take inventory, guys. We have to take inventory of how we show up. We're talking about our posture, right? Again, how we show up to other people, right? And sometimes we don't realize how we show up to other people. You know what I mean? Sometimes, we woke up on the wrong side of the bed and we got a scowl on our face all day, but we really didn't realize it. And people are like, what's wrong? What's wrong? What's wrong? What's wrong? You're going, nothing's wrong. They're going, something's wrong. Because they can see it. It's like an energy field. You know what I mean? So you have to be conscious of how you're influencing other people when they come into the club, when they come to your fit camp, when they come to whatever. You understand? And even if it's a team member that you're, friends with. Edgar, Brandon, Carrington, all those guys out at NTN, they're like friends. We become friends with our people. And sometimes when you become friends and you know each other, guess what ends up happening? You let your hair down. They get to know you a little bit. Now they know who you really are. And then you become a little bit like, it's natural. It's a natural human thing because you want to be yourself. You want to be authentic. But at the same time, you can't be a, we could fill in the blank with about 5 different types of negative words. You can't be a jerk. You can't be a person that's not inspiring or empowering that person. You can't be a person that leaves that person worse than you found them. That's not our goal. Is that our intent? Are we going to get to 10,000 a month and inspire an incredible team by leaving people worse than we found them? Are we? By hurting people's feelings, by making people feel bad, intentionally or even not intentionally. So we just got to be so conscious of all of our actions, right? Because our actions affect other people. People are sensitive people, right? I'm a sensitive person. A lot of you guys are sensitive people. So your words, Jim Rohn says your words is your most powerful tool. So we have to be careful with our language, right? That's why when I talk to people, I start and end almost every sentence with a disclaimer, like when I'm being strong with people, or whatever, you got to let them know, I love you. I love you. I care about you. This is why I'm telling you this. That's why on the video today, when we say, hey, whatever, start doing this, start doing that. If you keep doing this, you're going to keep getting that. And we tell them we're being strong with you because if you want to make $10,000 a month, somebody's got to be strong with you. Okay? You follow me? So anyway, so we all influence people. So with this 2,500 points a month, you guys got to realize you're influencing everybody in the team. When you do 5,000 points a month, you're influencing everybody in the team. When you do 10,000 points a month and get the shoes, you're influencing everybody in the team. When you do 10,000, 7,500, get the double volume, you're influencing and inspiring other people. Everybody's watching. Everybody's watching. Well, what's Brandon going to do this month? What's Ricky going to do this month? What's In Leslie going to do this month? Is In Leslie going to be at the Champions Dinner? Nod your head yes. Of course she is. First Champions Dinner she's going to qualify for it. She's going to get her first cut. Do y'all think that that's going to inspire other people? It is. It is. Trust me. Okay? And so if we look at that, it's all of our responsibility to kind of take that on. Can you guys got that? For our own business, but see, that's kind of a higher purpose because it's kind of like, because if we're a championship team, which we are, you got to understand the offense relies on the defense relies on the offense. Everybody relies on all the individual players, because guess what? If none of y'all are, if all of y'all are showing up on the calls and showing up to fit camp and whatever, and you're not getting great product results, and you're coming in with 200 points every month when we're sitting here teaching you leadership and how to become better people, then who are you inspiring? You're not inspiring nobody. But if you're putting points on the board, right, then that's inspiring, because now that inspires other people of what's possible, because they see you doing it. See, Earl's going to identify with Brandon or Ricky more than he might identify with me, because I've been in for all my life, pretty much. You know what I mean? But he can identify with Brandon better because Brandon's newer, and he's seeing Brandon out there killing it, so that inspires Earl. You guys got that? So just, take that on and just realize that you do affect other people, okay, in our team, sidelines, uplines, downlines. And by the way, if you affect every single one of y'all is underneath me and Monica, right? And so the way that I look at this is like a company, because it really is. It's like a company. I mean, in any company, right, you got all your workers and workers and workers. You got the CEO, and then you got all the workers, right? That's the ultimate pyramid, right? All the people at the top are making all the money, and the janitor ain't making nothing, right? And so the goal is to get up here, right? But so what I want you guys to just think about here is try to put yourself in my shoes, Monica's shoes for a second, right? Envision yourself having a big team that you make a lot of royalties on every single month, right? And you care about these people. You really care about their success. You see them wearing diamonds. They might not see it, but you see it in them wearing diamonds. And a lot of the things that they're going through, you remember that you used to go through it. Some of the things that you're going through right now or last month, you're going to be able to tell the story in 3 months, 3 years, and you're going to be able to tell your new people, I understand just how you feel, honey. And I used to go through the same thing when I was new. And here's how I overcame it, right? See, you'll be able to do that. That's why we're able to do that with you guys, right? Because we understand we're distributors as well. So, but I want y'all to envision for a minute that you've got this team that you're working real hard to bring them up, to help them achieve the things in life that are important to them. And then you got one little, wobbly spoke wheel over here, that's messing the wheel up. The wheel's going to fall off if this spoke breaks, or if we don't tighten that spoke up, meaning one individual. It's like cancer, right? It starts with just one little thing, and then it like spreads. And so I just want y'all to put yourself in our shoes for a second. You got a big team. You're helping to work on these people, develop their mind, develop personal development, because we all know it's not what happens to you. It's how you deal with things that makes the difference, right? Especially when you're working with other people, different personalities. And so we got to be always strive to be our absolute best version of ourselves, especially when you got your business hat on, which is pretty much 15, 16 hours a day, okay? That you got your business hat on. You're representing Herbalife. You got to be the leader. You got to be the president's team member. You guys follow what I'm saying? Shake your head, okay? And so if you're running a company and you got one little wobbly thing going on over here, potentially gonna affect the entire integrity of the wheel, what's your job as the president or CEO of the company? Your job is to either get that wheel, that spoke tightened up immediately, or replace the spoke ASAP and get it out so it doesn't affect the rest of the spokes in the wheel. You guys understand what I'm saying, right, with that analogy, okay? And so, because you're going to have a big team one day. And so, but Jim Rohn says, how are you going to be able to take care of 100 if you can't take care of one, right? So if you got one person that you signed up and every day you're gossiping to that one person, I'm not saying y'all are, I'm giving analogies here, right? Okay, because I don't believe that y'all do that. But if you sign up one person and you're gossiping to that person and telling that person how rough your day was about a bunch of stuff, that's like business suicide. That's nonsense. You're shooting yourself in the foot. You sign up somebody and you shoot yourself in the foot. Okay? What if Katya, she signs up Bridget, and then she signs up Bridget, and 2 days later, Katya's just telling her, oh, what a bad day I've had, and Whatever. Of course, I don't think she'd ever do that. Okay, but I'm giving you guys an analogy. How is that going to leave Bridget feeling about, number one, Katya, and number two, about this business? You ain't leaving nobody better than you found them. You guys got what I'm saying? So this is an example of what not to do. Be conscious of this stuff. Because every single thing you do, it's not just a phrase that we use that everybody affects everybody, is it? You guys got to get that. Everybody really does affect everybody. You guys understand? Don't you think that? Everybody really does affect everybody. Let me ask you this. Do people affect you? Nod your head. Do people affect you? At the gym, at work, at your real job, at fit camp, whatever. Yeah, and there's some pretty goofy people out there. There are some goofy people that will get you, come out of nowhere, will get you sidetracked. That's why you got to be like this with your personal development. Blinders on, and anytime anything hits you, you've got your armor on, and you can deflect it, and it's water off a duck's back. You guys understand what I'm saying? That's what a leader would do. Don't let things affect you. Don't let that stuff penetrate you or you take it personal and whatever. Be a leader and write it down. Be beyond that. Whatever happens to you, train yourself. You got to reprogram your brain. This is going to take some effort, Yessie. Okay? It's going to take some effort. You got to retrain your brain on how you let other people affect you. You guys understand? Because this is called business. Business. Okay? Big business. You want to make $10,000 a month? You got to retrain your brain on how you let people affect you and how you let things affect you. And then on top of all of that, I cannot guarantee anybody that you're not going to ever have a bad day again. I can't guarantee any of that. Would y'all think that I've had a bad day in 25 years? Yes. Maybe 2 bad days? Probably. 3? Ricky says, absolutely. Would you guess in 25 years I've had 4 bad days? Ricky says, without a doubt. You know what I mean? But here's what the thing is. You're not going to see me when I have a bad day. I'm going to make sure my guys don't see me. You guys understand? So if I'm never answering the phone, right, and not texting you back, you're going to assume that he's having a bad day and he doesn't want to show it. I'm joking, but I'm kind of halfway serious. You guys got what I'm saying? The thing is, you got to train yourself. Don't ever show it because that's business suicide to other people. Okay? Monica, you got anything on that?
Yes, I do. Thank you. Yeah, great job. So do you mind if I share Claudia's coaching story since it has to do with that?
It's all yours, baby.
Okay, so and by the way, I got permission from Claudia so that way nobody's freaking out about it.
Ain't nobody freaking out anyway. All that stress is over with. She's smooth sailing now, Yeah, so, right after LDW, it was incredible LDW, by the way, wasn't it? It was awesome. Great event. So, Claudia went to the whole event. I was so excited for her. She went to the supervisor workshop. She was fueled. She was ready to go. She was just you could see it in her eyes. She's so jacked up, right? Yep.
Well, come Monday, Sunday is there. She leaves. Come Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Where's Claudia? No show to fit camp. Where's Claudia on the Zoom call? She's called in, etc. No, not on Zoom. So, when people don't show up, stay plugged in, we know, especially after an LDW event, we know that something's up. I mean, as leaders, as you guys are building a team, you guys know when someone's not liking stuff, getting plugged in, something happened. So I'm getting with her, and I need to get on a phone call. So we made the call on Sunday, a week after LDW. And so I found out what was going on, just having the conversation. And basically, in a nutshell, what happened was life. Things happened in California to our house, this house over here in Frisco, and then the family members, getting in her head. So life affected her, right? And so then I asked her, when's the last time you listened to Jim Rohn? And it's been a while, was the answer. Huh?
No, I laughed. Sorry. Yeah. When they when they don't give you a specific day amount, like 8 days, 5 days,
Yeah.
they just say,
Yeah,
oh,
so-
oh, geez, here we go. Right.
So she says it's been a while. I said, okay, great. So I listened to all her stuff and I really got it because we all go through this stuff. And when we don't have that personal development, I can be in her shoes and I can feel that she's really in it, right? But at the same time, I can be a coach outside the ring and see the blind spots of where she's not paying attention to how to get growth in life. And this is not just about Herbalife, but in life generals, so we have success in all areas of our life. So then I just let her know. I said, Claudia, I said, and the family, I'll just say it. So the husband was upset with her because the husband made her feel guilty that she wasn't there. She's always at fit camp. She's always doing Herbalife. She's whatever. His story and putting blame on Claudia.
And by the way, on that, I didn't know that we always had fit camp. Is that a new schedule? Because I thought it was just Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Well, you know what I mean.
No, I know that was being
His
funny.
story is always. Okay, let me finish the story.
No, clear. Go ahead.
Yeah. Okay, so that's his story, making her, beating her down, whatever. So then I said, Claudia, I said, life happens. Things are always going to happen. It's just on how we respond to it is what's going to make the difference, number one. Number two, even if you weren't in Herbalife, your husband would still find a reason why you're not helping him doing whatever it is that he wants help with. He's still going to find a reason. So it's not Herbalife, right? And the other thing is that, we just got to figure out a schedule for you to be listening to Jim Rohn, so that way we have that in our head. So when things happen, we just are okay with it. We know that it's there. Let's handle it, but do not get plugged out of the system. You got to come to Fit Camp, Dance Fit, the whole 9 yards. Get on Zoom, like the Nutrition Club leadership page, because that's her job. She wants to do well in Herbalife. She's got to stay plugged in. So. Long story short, I also let her know, I said, you went to the LDW, we're so jacked up. So look at LDW as being your fuel, right? She's like, and I gave her this analogy. I said, Claudia, you're like a car in a garage, parked in the garage, and it's idling. She just got fueled from the LDW event. So she's a car in the garage, idling with so much fuel, and the garage door is down, and all she's doing is getting carbon monoxide poisoning, killing herself because she's not doing nothing with what she just got from the LDW.
Yeah.
You guys get that?
Exactly.
So I said, what you need to do is open up that garage and freaking take off and make it happen. You got to get your freaking second cut of your active supervisor. And at that point, that day, she had 800 points on the board. I said, you got to get it, number one. Number two, you can get it. And you work like crazy. You get plugged in and you do what you got to do. You could probably have it by the end of the week, your 2,500. Well, It's been 10 days since I had the conversation. And now she has 2,600 points on the board, which is incredible.
That was on Sunday, not this past Sunday, but it was
right,
the Sunday
10 days ago
that they had that conversation, guys, and switched everything because of some coaching, and of course, she was willing to receive the coaching.
Yes, I did ask, are you open for coaching? I did ask permission.
Yeah.
So, and the reason I share this story is because we all go through the funk throughout the month. And as leaders and coaches, we see our people not being plugged in. We got to immediately red flag, have that conversation on the phone. It's not texting, having the conversation.
Exactly. Never.
Right?
Never.
People have to feel your passion for their vision. They got to, she knows that I freaking believe in her and she can make it happen. Because I'm on the phone, you can do it. I believe in you. How is it that my passion can come across on text? It can't. It can't at all. So guys, when you have something like that happen, have the phone call. Is it going to be uncomfortable? Yes. But guess what? What's more uncomfortable is if she didn't get her second cut, right? That I didn't do my job as a coach and say, hey, come on, wake up. She's better than she thinks she is, and she's unbelievable. And I told her, I said, there's so many people that would love to have Claudia's Colombian passion. I know I would, right? So it's like you have to look at, we have to point out the gifts that other people have and have that, like, get them fueled from that, because everybody has their skill. Yes, we need to work on a lot of skills, but Claudia's is passion for just loving people and helping people and enthusiasm. And all she had to do was just get out of her head from everybody saying crap to her, and then moving that aside and just going for it. And then look what she created in 10 days.
That's
So
a
I'm
big deal.
So I just wanted to share that with you. And thank you, Claudia, for listening to me and making it happen.
Yeah.
I'm so excited and proud of you.
No, that's a big deal, guys. Big deal. Look how you can turn that thing around literally in 9 or 10 days. I mean, it didn't take 9 or 10 days to turn it around. She turned it around immediately, because guess who showed up at the next fit camp, and then the next fit camp, and then on the Zoom, and then on the and she, by the way, she had missed that other week. She missed a great, phenomenal week, because we were all like super jacked after that LDW. So our fit camps were incredible. Our dance fit was incredible. Our Zoom on Wednesday night was incredible. Our Zoom on Saturday was incredible. She missed all that first week. And then it was just tearing Monica up. She's like, okay, enough of this. She got on the phone with her on Sunday. She said, okay, let's talk about this. This is not okay. I mean, because it's not okay. You know what I mean? And then she changed it like that quick. You can change it that quick, guys. You can change it that quick. And if you're ever in an environment that's like beating you down psychologically, then that's even more reason why you need to get your butt back to a positive environment. You know what I mean? Because this is if you're going to get paid $10,000 a month and somebody's like busting your chops that you're at fit camp, hey, that's your job. That's your job to be at fit camp. If you're going to have a dance fit, that's your job to be at dance fit. If you've got a weight loss challenge as well, it's your job to be at weight loss challenge. If you're supposed to be behind the bar, yeah, that's my job. That's why I make $10,000 a month. You follow me? That's why I'm going to make $10,000 a month. Oh, I got to be on a video conference? Yeah, that's why I'm going to make $10,000 a month, not watching Dancing with the Stars. Oh, you got to go to FFN again this Saturday? You don't, by the way, but I'm just play acting with you here. Yeah, that's part of my job. That comes with the territory. See, ordinary people get ordinary things. Ordinary people make ordinary money. Extraordinary people get extraordinary things, and they make extraordinary money, and they do extraordinary things. Key word, extraordinary. Is it ordinary to always be going to trainings and being on video conferences? No, it's not ordinary. You know, ordinary is watching Dancing with the Stars in 2020 and whatever shows come on, 9 to 5, whatever, right? Like a zombie, okay? But we're up to something in life. You guys got that? Okay? Other people don't have to get it. See, some people in my family still don't get it, and I don't have the energy to explain it to them. So you know what I do? I do have the energy, but sometimes you just got to like, okay, let's go this way. You know what I mean? Because they've already heard it. Okay, whatever. So the point is, there's plenty of people out there that are looking for what we got, and we got to go. Mark Hughes always taught us, work with those, get this in your notes, work with those that are going your way. Don't worry about the ones that are not. Work with those that are going your way, meaning, I was going to say spend time, but I really mean invest your time with people that are moving in your direction, that are going your way, and don't worry about the ones that are not. If you get too hung up on worrying about somebody that's not going your way, then that's like a siren that you just don't have enough people. And I got to do this too. And this is part of training yourself. You always got to retrain yourself. And if you can't do it yourself, because most people can't, we have to have Teddy Atlas to say, snap out of it. You're a champion. Snap out of it. You know what I mean? So you have to have that coach that's on the outside of the ring that can see things that you can't see as a boxer on the inside of the ring. You have to have a coach that tells you, snap out of it. Don't worry about that person. Because most of us in the beginning, we're not strong enough mentally to deal with that. And here's one of the big things is you care so much about that person. I got people in my organization that aren't on tonight. Would it be a good idea that they're on tonight? They told me they want to get the Get team. They told me they want to get the millionaire team, president's team. They're going to the extravaganza. They're not on tonight. Why? I don't know why. You understand? Does that affect me? Yeah, it does. Why does it affect me? Because I care about that person. Okay? But what? But can I go physically make that person get on tonight? No, that's not my job. What my job is to do is either tighten up the spokes or replace them. You guys got what I'm saying? And some of you guys might think that that's a hard way to look at it, but please tell me another way you're supposed to look at it. I was taught this by Jim Rohn and Mark Hughes. I don't mean it in a bad way, but you got to tighten up the spokes or you got to replace them so you can keep that wheel tight, a championship wheel, so we can win the race. You know? And think about this as, I mean, that's my job. That's your job. And even when in one of your biggest, I would probably say, like, hurdles to overcome personally, especially for you sensitive folks out there, raise your hand if you care about people. Raise your hand if you care about people. See, we all care about people. So guess what? It affects us if they don't get on things that are important for their success, for your success, right? And when you invest your time with people, I have an expectation from my people, if I make a nice meal for them, to eat the freaking meal, especially when they say they're hungry. You guys understand? And if I cook a nice meal for somebody and they're hungry and they turn it away, then yeah, I take a little offense to that. You know what I mean? That's normal because I'm sensitive. I take pride in my cooking. I take pride in my leadership. I take pride in my giving over 25 years of coaching to people. You know what I mean? Because that's an investment in other people. I do expect a return on that. And you should too. That's normal. You should too. You should expect a return on your investment of time and energy with people. You guys agree with that? Raise your hand. Okay? Because now you respect your value that you bring. You guys know that after tonight's video conference, it's not a call, it's a video conference. You guys know that after tonight's video conference, we're fine-tuning your mental machine, and every single one of you are going to be better. You're going to be more valuable to the marketplace. So by golly, you deserve to command respect from people if you invest time with them, especially if you've set an expectation and they agree to that expectation. You guys got me? You guys got what I'm saying? Okay. Now, if you didn't set much expectations and stuff like that, it's kind of a different story, and that's a whole nother 30-minute topic. Okay. I want to do something real quick here. I'm going to share the screen because I did this for you guys. Let me go. I'm going to go here real quick. Okay, it's not going. Okay, here we go. Okay, so that was my first one. So let's go here real quick. I want to get this out of the way just because I made a few slides for y'all for visual. But of course, all of you guys know that we got double volume in the month of April, okay? And Monday, not Saturday, company never shuts down on a Saturday or Sunday. So we've been given a gift. We've got like a 32-day month, okay? Again, 12 o'clock midnight California time is the last time to get volume points in. Double volume points for all of the extravaganza promotions, okay? Sitting up front, VIP seating, all that stuff, bronze, silver, gold, and platinum, okay? So that's a big deal. Okay, next, of course, we've already talked about this. You've seen the videos today. We talked about it on Saturday. We did a little test with everybody last week on this video conference. And we took a picture of the screen, and it was a test for you guys. And I said, let me post first. We had 17 people, and I said, I expect every single one of you to go like and comment on it. All 17, okay? And I had already given the analogy about cooking food for a hungry person. You say you're hungry, I'm feeding you, so eat it. Eat the food or it's food on the shelf. Have gratitude for the food, for the chef that cooked it for you, to feed you, that cares enough to nourish your body, okay? So give respect to the chef who's trying to feed you. You guys remember that conversation last week on this call, okay? Out of 17 people, everybody said, yes, I'll do it, I'll do it, I'll do it, okay? I went and posted the picture 5-7 minutes later, and we got 9 likes. Why didn't we get 17? That's a mystery. So y'all got to tighten that up. When we post stuff on NCL private page, I need you guys to be engaged. I'm trying to teach you guys this discipline. If you're not checking this page, waxing on, waxing off, you're going to get left behind. I'm feeding you. Monica's feeding you. Other team members are feeding you. All the live stuff is on that page every single freaking day. I need y'all checking in with that page like a hungry wolf. Like a hungry wolf. Nod your head. Like a hungry wolf. Like you're hungry for information, inspiration, education, motivation, knowledge. You guys got to be hungry for this stuff. Like it, comment on all the stuff that we're doing. 9 out of 17 is better than 1 out of 17, but all 17 said they would do it. That's the problem. All 17 said they would do it. That's the problem. Be a person of your word. Write it down. Be a person of your word. Your word is worth more than anything. And you guys have to get in the habit of this simple discipline, guys. This simple discipline. Okay? I got people that want to get to Get Millen President's team, and they go 5 days without checking in on NCL. 7 days without checking in on NCL. Well, yeah, that's helping, isn't it? That'll help you get to Get Team, won't it? Well, geez, Glenn, you're being real strong. How do you want me to be? Yeah, I'm strong. This is serious business. You guys think making $10,000 a month is serious? Raise your hand. All right, then let's get freaking serious. Get serious then. I know all of y'all are. I only got 4 on this little tile here, but I know y'all are serious. So, check in every single day. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times a day. NCL, you got to be engaged with that stuff. Now, next, I want to talk about this. This is my last slide. Then we'll go talk about some other things. Write this down. This is critical. Since we're independent, okay, we're all in business for ourselves but not by ourselves, I think it's valuable to know for everybody. It's like, well, what am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? And so let's call it a job responsibility. What is my job? What's my job responsibility? For all of you guys that want to make $10,000 a month and $5,000 a month and $7,000 a month and $4,000 a month and $3,000 a month, some of y'all that make $3,000 a month, eventually you'll make $10,000 a month because you'll be standing on that platform of achievement in confidence. Trust me, making $3,000 a month in Herbalife feels like you're making $10,000 a month. You'll be so jacked up, trust me. And then you'll believe that you can get to 5. When you get to 5, you'll believe you can get to 7. When you get to 7, 10's in the bag. 10's in the bag. It's the same way with Active Supervisor. So if we were to define this, okay, and y'all take a picture of this screen, by the way. If we were to define this, what is my job responsibility? This is for a builder that wants to get, make some serious money and build an organization, okay? Your job responsibility, simply put, number 1, is to get to the next level in the marketing plan. Period. Okay? Period. Like with intention, with blinders, with purpose, with like this. I got to get to the next level. It's my job responsibility. Make $10,000 a month, I got to get to the next level. Because you guys understand that position, watch your noise there, position determines income. Position determines income. The higher the position, the higher the income. The higher the rank, the higher the bank. You've heard it over and over and over, okay? It's got to be like a computer chip in your brain. You're going to download this in your brain right now. So your job responsibility, simply put, is to get to the next level. Okay, so that means if you just signed up as a member, then what would the next level be? Well, we can start with the simplest of simple basics. If you just signed up as a member yesterday, then the next level is 35% senior consultant. You got to get there like your life depends upon it. Now get this in your notes. I got to get there when? That's the question. I got to get there when? When do I get to the senior consultant 35%? Here's the answer. Now. You got to get there now, like your life depends upon it. I'm going to cut your legs off by midnight tonight if you don't get to 35%. Would you get to 35%? Yeah, with those sort of threats, yeah, you would, if it was really going to happen. Oh, my God, I'm not going to have any legs. I better get to 35%. Now you're going to go beg, borrow, steal, whatever. Not really, but as an analogy, right? You would, because something's at stake. Your life depends upon it. No more legs at midnight? Oh, my goodness, I got to get to 35%. You guys got to train yourself to have that sort of sense of urgency with things, because how you do one thing is how you do everything. And if I can train you guys to do this with a sense of urgency, then you'll train your people to do the same thing. If you get there quick, you'll train your people to get there quick. And now everybody's quick. The fast wheel, fast wheel, fast wheel, not a slow, wobbly wheel. Quicker you get there, quicker you'll teach your people how to get there. Okay? Everything affects everything. How you do one thing is how you do everything. You got to get there now. Now. Okay? Now. If you're already at 35%, what's the next level? 42%, qualified producer. When do you got to get there? Now. No more legs, midnight. We're cutting them off. Got to get to 42%. You guys got to understand that. Sense of urgency. You got to get there. You got to train yourself as a mental champion to get there. That clock is ticking. That clock is ticking. I got to get there for what it represents for you, for a level change, for what it represents for higher income for you, and then what it ultimately represents also short term, because all the other team members feed off of that. Now they get inspired from it. So now you're influencing other people, inspiring other people. Sometimes you don't even know it, but you are, okay? Because they see your recognition. Now they get excited, right? But then ultimately, as you start building an organization, then you'll be able to authentically tell your people, here's what I concentrated on when I got started. I concentrated on getting to the next level ASAP, like my life depended upon it. And I played this game like somebody's going to cut off my legs by midnight. You can find another analogy if you don't like that one. Okay, that was off the top of my head. If you don't like it, come up with something else. Okay? Next, if you're at 42%, next level is supervisor, 50%. You got to get to 50%. Why do you got to get to supervisor? Guess what? The entire marketing plans opens up when you get to supervisor. You get 50% profit, and you save 50 cents on the dollar on the products. You make maximum wholesale profits, 8 to 25%, and then you're set up to earn royalties and bonuses, 5 to 12% off of any of your downline supervisors. Well, I don't have any downline supervisors. Guess what? Once you get to supervisor, now you can start working on getting some downline supervisors, because you can tell them how you got there, that you did it. You're not going to have downline supervisors if you don't get the supervisor. So you got to get the supervisor. So now you can have a posture about yourself, and then you'll start getting downline supervisors, and then we can move you up to the world team, get team, millionaire team, and president's team. You guys understand that? Nod your head yes. That's how it works. You can't teach other people and inspire other people if you're not already there. You know what I mean? If you don't have abs, how are you going to sit here and be all inspirational teaching people how to get abs? Well, go get them yourself, right? And then you'll be empowered to teach other people the pain that you went through to get them, or whatever. You guys get the point. If you're a supervisor, then your next goal is active supervisor. If you're active supervisor, your next goal is world team. Not goal, but your job responsibility. It's not a goal, it's a job responsibility to get to the next level. So active supervisor, job responsibility, get to world team. World team member, job responsibilities, get to active world team. If y'all don't know what this is, don't worry, we'll teach you later. We don't have time tonight. If you're active world team member, what's the job responsibility? Got to get to get team. When? Now. Not next year, because getting to get team is called career level income. $3,000, $4,000, $5,000, $6,000, $7,000 a month. You want to make $3,000, $4,000, $6,000, $7,000 a month? Well, when? Now. We got to get there now. So that's your job responsibility, to get to the get team ASAP. Now. If you're a get team member, next is get team 2,500. Okay, get team 2,500. That means you got 50,000 organizational volume. After that, millionaire team. After that, millionaire team 7,500. After that, president's team. That's your job responsibility, where your focal point needs to be. Always to get to the next level. When do I get there? I get there now. When do I get there? With a sense of urgency, like your life depends upon it. Like your freaking life depends upon it. Okay? Okay, I can go on with that for the next hour, but I'm not. Next, job responsibility. Get incredible product results. And always get incredible product results. Okay? Every single day is a new product result. Today I did the mask. Today I did the gel. Today I did the scrub in the shower on the face. Today I did extra sets of body lotion. Today I took 3 scoops of Prepare, 2 scoops of CR7, 1 lift off, that was my pre-workout, and then 4 scoops of CR7, and then my rebuild strength, and I did legs tonight, beasted like crazy in the gym. That's an incredible product result that I got just 2 hours ago. Every single day, new product results, building on your product results and confidence, okay? We could talk about that forever. Next, job responsibility. Be a student and always stay plugged in. Always be in a student mentality, like learning. Learners are earners. Write it down. The more you learn, the more you earn. Also, the more you learn, the more you realize what you don't know. So always be a student. Be in a student mode. Don't ever be in that teenager mode where you think you know everything. Because teenagers are some of the most stupidest people on the planet, but they think they got it all figured out. Don't ever be one of those in Herbalife. Don't fall into the teenager phase ever. That's a deadly phase to be in, like you know all the answers. No, you don't. I don't. You don't either. I know enough to make a difference, but I don't got them all, okay? And neither do you. So always be a student and always stay plugged in, okay? The battery only lasts so long. The battery only lasts so long. What do you got to do when it goes yellow? That's the yellow zone. Then it gets red. That's the danger zone. What do you got to do? Plug it in. Plug it in. What happened to Claudia? She was the danger zone. She was in the red. Carbon monoxide poisoning in the garage. We had to go pull the garage up and yank her out of the car and save her before she got carbon monoxide poisoning. Because she was being poisoned because she wasn't plugged in with us. You guys got me? And they were going to take her dreams away from her. But Monica saved her. Okay? So you got to stay plugged in. Plug the phone in every night. Plug yourself in every single day. Okay? And then next, job responsibility. Be in consistent daily action with goals, purpose, energy, and passion. Guys, goals, purpose, energy, and passion. We can talk for 4 hours on each one of those. Goals, purpose, energy, and passion. You got to have goals. If you play a game of basketball, take the goals away. What do you got? You got a bunch of silly men running around with a basketball with nothing to shoot at. Okay? And then the fans are going to go home. You got to have goals on each end of the court. Basketball, football, soccer, whatever. That's why they got goals to shoot for. And then they keep score. Whoever scores the most wins. You guys understand? So when you score the most, you win. Does that make sense? When you score, you make money. Okay? Everything you do needs to be with purpose. Like on purpose. On purpose. Why do you wear the shirt? It's on purpose. It's not just, because we told you to. It's on purpose. So maybe it'll be a conversation starter and you're proud to wear the brand. That's your uniform every single day as the CEO of your own company. Okay? So be on purpose every single day with intention. You have to have a lot of energy and you have to have passion with what you do. Have passion, guys. You got to have passion. You got to flip the switch. You got to flip the switch, even sometimes when you don't feel like it. Okay? Somebody comes into your club, you get on the phone with somebody, flip the switch with energy and passion, even when you don't feel like it. I cannot tell you how many times I've talked to people before on a Sunday, and I was like, just like my head was like from the entire week, and Monica knows it. I'm just like, oh my goodness, I got to talk to this person. Okay, I got to snap myself out of it. I got to, come on, get your mind right. Come on. And then the second I get on the phone with them, boom, flip the switch. I was like a zombie 2 seconds ago, and the second I start talking about Herbalife and impacting someone, flip the switch, because you got to be there for that person. and empower that person and impact that person and leave that person better than you found them. So stop thinking about yourself and think about other people, okay? And have energy and passion and deliver that with other people, and you'll impact so many lives. You guys got that concept? Nod your head, okay? So I'm going to stop this share here so I can see everybody. Very good. Did y'all like that? Yes?
Yes.
Very good. Now, one last thing before I forget this. I want to acknowledge Carrington and Brandon, and then we'll go interactive here. If we can go questions. If y'all got questions for us or anything. Where's my clock? I know that we're, okay, 9:25. We started at 8:20, so we're only 1 hour and 5 minutes. You guys are going to be lucky tonight. We're going to have you off in 1 hour and 15 minutes. Yes, yes. We're getting better. We're getting better. Okay, so I want to acknowledge Carrington and Brandon for what they posted last night. Of course, Carrington started it. Carrington's had of course, you know, we talked about maturity, you know, last week and whatever. Everybody's got their different personalities and whatever. You know, some people are real to themselves, and that's fine. That's how they're born. That's part of their DNA. You know what I mean? And that's why we got to go to all these seminars, and you got to go to Anthony Robbins, to have breakthroughs and the unlimited power and unleash the power within and all this stuff so we can get past our own baggage that we got in our head for whatever reason. Maybe we were born with it, or maybe things happened to us in life that just made us pull back and be like introverted, fear, scared, I don't know, I'm unsure, I'm unsteady, all those thoughts that go on in the mind. You guys know what I'm talking about, right? So different personalities are like that. Some people are introverted, some people are extroverted, some people are a combination of both. Some people are, some people might even be a little bit, actually introverted on one day and completely extroverted the next day. They're all over the friggin' map. You know what I mean? You never know who you're going to get on any given day. It's like when the wind blows. So anyway, with all that said, you know, Carrington had some trouble over the last few months, like declaring things. We talk about, you know, your words that you put into the universe is energy. You put the law of attraction, right? And so part of attracting things into your life is the words that you speak, your actions, etc. So the law of attraction. So kind of as an exercise, and this is what Brandon did last month, he declared starting on NCL Facebook, our private page, he declared that he was going to do 10,000 points. He had never done it before, but he put himself out there, declared it with full heart, soul, purpose, passion, authentic. Okay, and I'm sure after he wrote it and pressed send, he's like, oh crap, how am I going to do 10,000? Yeah, maybe he didn't, maybe he did, you know what I mean? But I'll tell you what, he sure acted the whole month like he was going to do it. I'm doing it, I'm doing it, I'm doing it. And maybe when he laid his head on the bed on any given night, he's going, oh, what did I get myself into? You know what I mean? You never know, because your thoughts. Maybe that hit him for 3 seconds and he says, okay, snap out of it. I can't think like that, you know? Who knows, because we're all human beings. But the point is, he did it last month. And Carrington had trouble with doing it, so she didn't do it. Finally, was it yesterday that you declared, Carrington, on the deal? Yep. And, I mean, and it wasn't just a little one-liner. It wasn't just a little 2 or 3 sentences and, okay, press send. Okay, I'm done. I declared it. No, she, like, went into it. She went into it. She wrote it out with thought because the universe responds to what you put out to it. You guys understand that? So with real purpose and clarity and authenticity, she put it out there. And Carrington, why don't you come unmuted for a second and just kind of give us some bullets. This is not planned, but just give us bullets for some of you guys that didn't read it. And I'm not going to put you on the hook and ask you if you read it tonight because I'm tired of getting onto you guys. But give us just the bullets of what the declaration was.
Go through the story. Tell them everything.
Now go quick though. Go quick. Just give them bullets.
So how it started was basically I started looking at animals again because I'm an animal person, and then I would just talk with Edgar about it, and then I also just talked with Brandon, and not the fact of getting one now, but just in general. And then Brandon was just talking about like, you know, waiting and obviously like getting to the next level to where you're stable and you're solid like everything around you is stable versus like right now we're, you know, about to have extravaganza, plus we're about to move. So like it wouldn't really make sense. So basically the paragraph that I wrote was about declaring. So my next level is 7.5 millionaire team. And in the paragraph, I put first cut would start October, and then November, December would be second and third cut. And then from all of this year, building momentum to have fall cuts of 7.5, it would create the momentum of also having a first cut of president's team. I put December. So I know for some people, if they've been around in Herbalife, they say that December is either your worst month or it's your best month. So I'm deciding for it to be my best month. And part of that, like for me, it's something as simple as like a while back we made dream boards. So another gift to myself when I officially make president's team is I've always really wanted a black Range Rover Sport. So that's something else. And then I also put literally that exact picture that I posted on NCL is that same picture of the golden retrievers that I have on my dream board. So that's my thing. It's something as simple as that for me to have like an animal companion, but it just represents a lot more of making the decision and actually getting to the next level of everything.
Wow, that's good. You guys get that? It's what it represents. And what it represents is like a freaking golden retriever. Yeah, okay, great, a dog, but it's not a dog. It's not a golden, but you see a companion. You know what I mean? A dog. I mean, so, I mean, that's a big deal. But what it represents, because that'll be the president's team dog. Probably the name of your dog will be called, name will be called Diamond, probably. You call your dog Diamond. I think we officially named her dog already. I think we just did. So, but that's a big deal, guys. Big deal for her declaring that, because that simple thing, it's not just and there's a difference in writing something down or saying something just to like, okay, now leave me alone. I declared it. We're not, so you don't do it for other people, right? You got to be sincere and authentic with what you want and what you're declaring and what's pushing your buttons, because what pushes her buttons ain't going to push my buttons. I mean, I didn't get the president's team for a golden retriever. You guys got me? Or whatever. So, but that's okay. Whatever pushes a person's buttons, whatever's going to make that deal happen for you. Okay. So here's the thing. Go ahead, honey.
Well, because like for me, it's like the item is a golden retriever, but for me, it also just represents the consistency, the growth of not just myself, but for the team. Because like I put in the paragraph, I don't want to get to 7.5 for myself. I don't want to get to president's team for myself. It's for everyone else that represents within the team. So people like in Leslie, Ricky, literally almost all of y'all on here, it's like all of us are growing as a team. So
yep.
Like that means that y'all are also hitting cuts of, you know, active world team, get team, even 2.5. A lot of y'all would be well on your way, like on track for millionaire team. So it's just because I know like with Ricky and like in Leslie and like Miguel, like they need to make a certain income before they can quit their job. So kind of like how you were talking about earlier. So if you're wanting to make that career level income, that would be starting at Get Team 2.5. I know for Ricky, it's Millionaire Team. So it's just like, I just have everyone's in mind. And for me, it's just like the lifestyle, but also, like I said, not just for myself, because I want to have that experience of going on like Herbalife vacations and also qualifying for things like Platinum at every single event and having all of us sit together. So it's really just the whole experience as one. So.
Well said. Well said. You guys got that? You guys got that?
Yes.
Baby girl's growing up. Baby girl is growing up. Give an applause for that. Yes. Yes.
Yes.
That's serious breakthroughs there. Because guys, for her to be able to just say that right now, like in an matter-of-fact way, 6 weeks ago, she couldn't get it out. She could not get it. Could not get it out. She was strangled by whatever. I don't know what it was. Okay, but it ain't there no more, which is fantastic. So you just never know. Now, one thing that I would add on to that is for Ricky to get his goals, for Brandon to get his goals, Michael, Leslie, Claudia, Katia, Earl, Helen, Yessie, for all of you guys to get your goals and move up them, and whoever else is on the phone down there, for all of y'all to get your goals and move up the marketing plan, let me give you a little news flash. Okay? This is good news, by the way. Good news. It's only good news. Let me just put it that way. Here's a little news flash. Okay? You need new first line, new blood. Period. Okay? Because there's one thing, like, for example, last month, Brandon declared, I'm going to do 10,000, I'm going to do 10,000, I'm going to do 10,000. But did Brandon go, you know, with passion and energy and everything that he had in his mind, body, spirit, and soul, because he'd never done it before in a month, and he worked all the way till the 2-minute warning into the day, midnight, California time, on the last day to get that 10,000, to get his new shoes, all that good stuff, right? He did the work too. Because inside of the 10,000, he didn't order a bunch of products and put it in his garage. The 10,000 represented a bunch of senior consultants and a bunch of people moving up the marketing plan and a bunch of customers and a bunch of this and a bunch of that and a bunch of this and a bunch of that. It represented him getting his ass to work. You guys got me? You guys understand? Excuse the language, but that's sometimes you need to say it to get your point across. You got to get your butt to work. So here's the situation, okay? For you to get to the Get Team, Millionaire Team, and President's Team, most of y'all don't have enough people right now to get there. That's what I'm saying. You don't, okay? So what does that mean? The good news is there's 300 and something million people in America. And 70% of them need to lose 10 to 50 pounds. That's the stats, okay? A lot of people need to make money. A lot of people want to come to Fit Camp. A lot of people out there you hadn't met yet, okay? Are you with me, Monica? You still with me? You look like you're slouching down in your chair. Stay with me for 5 more minutes, okay? You guys understand that? So the way me and Monica, I was going to call her Mommy. Hey, Monica, be engaged in the thing. Come up closer and smile. Come on. Come closer. Thank you. Good, good. I need you up in the screen. Thank you. And with a smile on your face. Thank you. Okay, so like Brandon is. See how engaged Brandon is? Thank you. So here's how me and Monica got to President's Team. Write it in your notes. First line, first line, first line, first line, first line, first line, first line. Now, Carrington, who else says that?
Susan Peterson.
Who is Susan Peterson? What rank is she?
Founder Circle, #1 distributor in the world for the past, 13 years?
And
12,
she
13
got a
years?
check for how much a month ago in one evening?
Was it 2.7 million?
In one evening. On top of her already 6 million a year. And she says, first line, first line, first line, first line, first line. What does first line mean? So I don't want to assume that y'all know what first line means because some of y'all are new. First line means this is you, and you got to have first line members underneath you. Like Katya signed up Bridget. That's first line. We call it line. It's really first level, but it's a horizontal line. First line. We call it first line is the slang. It's first level. First level. First line. Level. First line. Horizontal line. First line. First line. First line. First line. So you have lots of possibilities. If you have lots of possibilities, then you fly to 7.5 in President's Team. Okay? I'm going to help Carrington's declaration come true. Okay? By letting all of you guys know that she does not have enough people right now to make it happen. Okay? But here's the great news. You're not a tree. You can change that. You can change that, can't you? You can change that. If you're like this. Like this. I can't even see you guys. I can't even see you right now. You know why? Because I got blinders on. Blinders. I'm not distracted by the computer screen. I'm not distracted by what's going on over there. You guys understand? Blinders. If you're on a mission state mentality, I'm explaining to you how me and Monica got to President's Team. This is how, by the way, Bob Gray went from Get Team to President's Team in 9 months. And I helped him get there. So I know the mentality. 9 months, Get Team to President's Team, wham! October, November, December of that year. And he was Get Team. Carrington, his check was less than yours at that time. So I know it can happen, and I've already experienced it happening and been a part of helping it happen. You guys got that? But the reality is she's got to be signing up first line new blood, because it creates more possibilities, which creates more volume. She's got to have 5 first line in Leslie's underneath her. You know how excited she'll be with 5 first line in Leslie's? Real excited. And then you know what Brandon will do? Brandon will be going, oh my God, I got to get to work. I got to go. Brandon's going to get so inspired from that because it's going to influence Brandon. And then Earl's going to go, oh no, oh, you ain't leaving me behind. Oh no, now it's on because he's all competitive. Now everybody's just like, you guys see how this just affects everybody? And then the whole group explodes. And then Enrique, and I want to always call you Enrique, Ricky, but then Ricky will do the same, and Claudia will do the same. And everybody affects everybody, guys. Everybody affects everybody. And then by the end of the year, even the people that completely blew it this year will be on the Get team. You guys got it? Even the people that are just like, take so much work tightening the spoke all the time, not y'all, right? Not y'all, but even the people, we got to keep tightening the spoke, okay, it's getting loose, come on, let's tighten it up on my Sunday, let's tighten that spoke up. Wheel's getting wobbly, we can't have you as being the loose spoke here, right? Even if there's 1 or 2 of y'all that are doing that this year, worst case is you'll be a Get team member by the end of the year. Would that be so bad? You know what I mean? Start envisioning every single one of y'all as Get team members by the end of the year. Okay? Start envisioning Get 2.5. Start envisioning Millionaire Team. But then not just envisioning it and having the vision of it, you got to be prepared. And then go back to what we talked about tonight. It'd be helpful if you go listen. Repetition. Repetition is the mother of all learning, guys. So it'd be helpful if you go back and listen to this again. I used to listen to trainings and recordings over and over and over and over again. If you think you got trained tonight, you're correct. But guess what? We'll have this on recording where you can listen again. And then the second time you listen, you're like, oh my goodness, I don't remember him saying that, or I don't remember Carrington saying that, or Monica saying that. You guys got me? Repetition, okay? But you envision yourself as Get Team, 2.5, Millionaire Team, all that stuff, but then you have to take a cold, hard look in the mirror and understand you got to also do the work. You got to also do the work, because when me and Monica got the President's Team, we were signing up 10 distributors every single month. I'm not saying you got to do that now, because it's easier these days, you know, but that's what we did back then. 10 every month. And we couldn't even check online to see real-time volume. We had to call our people and add it up on a notepad, on a Post-it note. We didn't have the computer that had real-time volume. We didn't have video conferencing where we can see you guys. So y'all got it made. Y'all can fly, but you got to do the work. You got to do the work. It's fun work. It's inspiring work. But I got to let y'all know you got to add team members. And you got to set a precedent with what you're doing there. The same way with building the muscle on 2,500, you got to sign people up, sign people up, sign people up. Have that intention of building an organization. If you do that, then guess what? Then you move up the marketing plan. Does that make sense? So y'all lock arms out there, NTN, FFN, and let's start signing up some new people. New blood, new blood, new blood. Look how excited Katya gets when she signs up Bridget. She's excited. And guess how excited Bridget's going to be when Bridget signs up somebody. She's going to be excited. And Katya's going to be excited. Because now Katya's going, oh my goodness, duplication. And then guess how excited Katya's going to be when she signs up another person. Right? It's just crazy, guys. So we all got to be in that mindset. And Carrington, you be a freaking, just like, be a Terminator with signing up new people. You got to sign up new people. You got to sign up new people. Me and Monica never would have got to the President's Team by just trying to slave drive our existing group. That doesn't work. We had to go get new. You guys got me? Always new, because you never know who you're going to get. You guys got me? Yes? Yes? Okay, so 6 days to close out the month. Focus on getting to the next level. Okay? Katya, focus on getting to 35% or higher. Bridget, same thing. We'll teach y'all at the club tomorrow on how y'all can do that. Both of y'all at the same time. That's easy. Okay. Brandon, you know what you got to focus on. Focus on the money, extravaganza dollars. You guys come unmuted if we got any questions or comments. Everybody come unmuted. Questions or comments, real quick.
Thank you.
Yes.
Yes, thank you.
Yes. Awesome. No comments? Everybody's good?
Well,
No questions?
I
Everybody's good?
just want to say that I'm very, very happy, very excited. And like you guys said, it's like, I remember you when you say, don't think, just work. Don't think, just work. And that's what really you have to do. Don't think, just do it. Just do it.
That's
And
it.
to be honest with you guys, if I can do it, anybody can do it. For real. For real. So I'm really happy, excited, and I just like you guys said, it's I'm over, I'm free, so I can start thinking and focus in May. Now I'm start thinking, and oh my goodness, what am I going to do in May? But I have a few plans already because I want to qualify for VIP extravaganza. That's
Hey.
my goal.
Stop
Yes.
right there and let me tighten up your spoke. Claudia's so authentic, but you heard, for y'all leaders that have been around, you heard what she said, right? I'm going to teach y'all one thing real quick. I understand what you just said, but here's the thing. We have double volume in April, not May. That's number one. Number two, we're getting a lot of background noise there. If you think you're making background noise, just mute yourself. I think it's a cell phone or something. Okay, good. Thank you. So this is the only tightening the spoke there on what she just said. So I'm already thinking about what I'm going to do in May. Never think about the next month until after 2 o'clock 2 o'clock in the morning on this month. For real, guys. It's easy. I already got my thing. Now I'm already thinking about May. No, never. Because now we're in a 2-minute warning. It's like if you're in the championship playoff game and you're in the 2-minute warning to go to the Super Bowl. Now it's 2-minute warning, and you haven't won the game yet. You can't think about the Super Bowl until you win this game that takes you to the Super Bowl. So the next 6 days is the 2-minute warning for April, and we have 7,500 double volume so you can get your promotions for the extravaganza. Let me just simply put, May does not exist. You guys got to get this. Get this. Always get this and teach your people this in the future, by the way. When you have a team, you'll be teaching them the same thing. Never think about the next month until this month is completely
Over.
over. Yeah. You're going to ring this month out until 2 o'clock in the morning, California time, on Monday night, May 2nd.
I see.
That's still April. So we'll call it April 32nd, right? You guys got me? And then on Tuesday, guess what we're going to talk about? We're going to talk about May.
May.
And bless whoever.
Bless you.
Bless somebody out there. Okay?
Yeah.
So
Ooh.
Tuesday we
Who
talk
was your
about
cousin?
May. From now until 12 o'clock midnight California time on Monday, we talk about what?
May.
April.
You guys aren't paying attention. The reason I didn't say it right. Until
May.
you're getting your months messed up, Claudia. Are we in April or are we in May right now?
Right now, April.
Okay, we're in April. So stop
Yes.
saying May.
I know.
Exactly.
I say next month.
I know. You keep getting confused. Okay. We only talk about April until Monday night, 12 o'clock midnight. Is what I'm trying to say.
Yes.
You do not even mention the word May until next Tuesday. Do you guys understand me?
That's what you say.
Until Tuesday, you don't talk about May, is what I'm saying. From now until Monday.
That's what I say after Tuesday. Okay.
Oh, exactly. Okay, good.
Yes, after
Very good.
Tuesday.
Yes,
Mhm.
yes, yes. Now we're clear.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
Of course, of course. I need to learn Spanish, so then I can.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly. You would
Mhm.
appreciate that, wouldn't you?
Sí.
That's great.
Sí.
Okay, so I think you guys got the message. So who's going to be a champion this month, and who's going to leave it all, everything you got on the table, just like
Woo,
leave it all on the table.
Yes.
What's the most important part of your workout? The last 5-10 minutes. You leave it on the field. That's where you get the results. It's the same way in this business in the 2-minute warning. 6 days to go. You leave it on the freaking field. Rack up those volume points. At this point, it's only about the number in the box. How big can you make the number in the box, which means your personal volume? You guys got me? You got all the reasons why. Double volume with Herbalife, extravaganza money that we're giving you, championship dinner, everything, and then we'll be celebrating at the championship dinner, etc. Okay? So let's go make it happen, guys. Thank y'all for being on. Monica, are we having a
Thank you.
Zoom on Saturday?
Yes, Saturday.
Yes. Woo!
Saturday, what time?
1.
Open to who?
Members.
Only members. So we'll have another training on Saturday, 1 o'clock. Why all the training? Why all the training? Why not? Y'all want to get rich, right? There you go. This is fun for me. Hopefully it's fun for y'all too. So I appreciate y'all being on. Thank y'all very much. And listen, I need y'all to go post up. Make sure you got your pictures. Post up, and tell everybody how awesome tonight was, okay?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, love y'all.
All right,
Love
bye.
everybody.
Thank
for
you.
being on. Thank you, Michael. Thank you, Michael.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye,
Bye.
Katya, Bridget,
Bye.
Helen, everybody.
Okay.
Okay, bye, sweetheart.
Bye.
Bye, sweetheart. See you later, Michael. Thanks for being on, buddy.